Hey YouTube, this is Jason with Jaybird Aerial Photography, coming up with the second video. We had our first one, I guess it was a couple of days ago now, and I was showing you my Phantom 4 Pro and asked the question, is the Phantom 4 Pro still relevant in 2019, in which I discussed my reasoning that it is. With the form factor that it still offers, some thinks it's a little too large. Now we have the Mavic line that's out, but I love my Phantoms. Started out with the Phantom 3 Advanced, love the Phantom 4 Pro, still have it, and basically use it for 3D mapping. Also, I can still use it for my video photography. Obviously, you can use it for all of those things as well. But I wanted to share with you today one of my other drones that I use with our business. This is no stranger to anyone. I just wanted to show the smaller form factor that we see with the Mavic 2 Pro. Now you've got the Mavic 2 Pro, Mavic 2 Zoom, Mavic 2 Enterprise Dual. So you actually have different ones, all basically in the same compact or more compact form factor than what we saw with the Phantom 4 last time. But I just want to kind of show you my setup. I'm not showing you anything that you haven't seen before. Even if you're new to drones, you've probably seen, if you're watching this video, you've probably already seen reviews, unboxings, in-depth reviews, all of those things. But this is more just to show you my setup, what I use for my business, and kind of give you an idea of what services that I offer. So the best way that I knew that I could do that is just kind of show you my equipment and give you a brief overview of what I use for each one. Last time, again, we talked about the Phantom 4 Pro. Primarily now I use that just for mapping because it does have the mechanical shutter versus what we see in these other Mavics, which is the electronic shutter. So what I wanted to show you today, this is the case, DJI Mavic 2 case that comes from DJI. You see the small form factor here. Give you some things, some details about it. Now I do have the extra batteries. One of the things that I have added is the Fly More combo to this. The Fly More combo package actually sits in and fits in this case. This here is probably one of the most compact professional or semi-professional prosumer offerings that I've seen. I know some that have the Inspire and some of the higher equipped drones would say, that's a prosumer kind of thing or a consumer kind of drone there, and I get it. But at the same time, you're not paying a professional price as well. You're talking anywhere from $5,000 on up to $10,000+ once you get into the Inspire range, whereas here you're talking about a base price for the Mavic 2 Pro being $1,499. So you're looking at $1,500 there if you add the Fly More package in, depending on what kind of coupons or coupon codes or discounts that you may be able to find it in. So you can get that in the neighborhood of $350, I believe. So the package that you're looking at here sits at around right at $2,000. Not cheap, but at the same time, it gives you what you need to really produce some stunning photography, some stunning videos, and it can really help you out. I do have the Fly More and one, so I actually have 4 batteries in my kit here. It's got the extra charger. It's got our controller, room for the extra propellers, and when you open or lift up the case here, underneath it you actually have a compartment that sits underneath the drone that actually is for the charger, the car charger. So everything sits nicely in here and offering everything here, and that is a small package to place everything in. I also have my extra business cards. If I see some new clients or potential new clients, I'll try to give those out and do a lot of word of mouth or Facebook, social media type of advertising is basically what I rely on. I also use Google Ads. I can do some different videos or plan to do different videos to discuss more about insurance, about what kind of drone insurance I use, how I advertise, what kind of billing or kind of the setups that I use, just some different things to give you some ideas of how that looks. I was thinking about it this morning. I have put a lot more into this over the last 2 to 3 years than what I realized sometimes, because it was done in increments. Putting together a web page, building a social media background through Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Also building and trying to grow a YouTube channel as what you're seeing here. The insurance that it takes, having a good insurance that covers the hull itself, and then also the liability of if someone were to get injured or what have you, or personal property being damaged. Thankfully I've not had to use that, but it is there just in case. I think that is one of the things that sets apart a true aerial photography drone production business, aside from one that is just kind of making maybe some quick money. Those that have gone the extra step to have their Part 107 certification, also go into looking into the good insurances that it takes to make sure that you're covered, your clients are covered, and then anyone that's maybe in the area watching as well. So there's a lot that goes into professional drone services. I know this has been, drone services is not a new thing as of today. I know it's been out for some time, but if you're going to turn your hobby into a side business, or potentially even a full-time business, there's a lot of things that you have to think about. Liability is definitely at the top of the list if you want to put your clients at ease and let them know that you're a legitimate business and that you're here to stay, so to speak, and that you're willing to put the extra money and effort into making sure your equipment and their production, their property is covered. But just wanted to share with you just briefly my smaller setup here today with the Phantom. Sorry, I always get those mixed up. With the Mavic 2 Pro today. This is the small setup that we have. I primarily use this now for my real estate shoots, whether it's photography or videography. Use it for both of those. We also do, like I mentioned last time, ground productions. We also use this for other productions. One of the clients that we had was a camp that's here locally. We did a production for them, a promotional video for them. So we do a lot of promotional video work. As you've seen, and probably or maybe in some of my earlier videos, we're kind of doing some mini reviews of restaurants, reviews of, I say reviews, it's just kind of to show you what the experience looks like, let you come to your conclusion as to actually what a review would be, but let you see what the atmosphere looks like. Also attractions. We went to Pigeon Forge a couple of weeks ago and were able to use the Alpine mountain coaster, the helicopter tours there with the scenic helicopter tours. So just some different things that we're trying to offer to let you see some different uses that you can use aerial photography with in conjunction with ground photography that creates and tells the story. That's what this is about. It's not just about flying to capture just aerial videos, which sometimes is the case, but it's more about telling a story, using the aerial photography, videography to accentuate what you're trying to tell along with your video cameras. I would say right now the top 3 videos that I have produced and shared on YouTube have all been flooding videos in the last year, from May of 2018 till June of this past year, some of the flooding that we've had here locally in Watauga County. So weather events, documenting those, documentation of other events, winter storms that we've had here locally as well. So there's just a lot of interesting things that you can use to help you along with your story. But this is Jaybird's Mavic 2 Pro. Just wanted to share that with you during this episode. Please like the channel, please subscribe. Please like the video, please share. We're trying to grow our channel so we can offer more services and just share with you what we're doing. But we plan to have more videos to come. Please write me down below, give me an idea of what you'd like to see more of. If you're familiar with North Carolina or Boone, here where we live in Watauga County, a lot of interesting things to see. If there's something that you would like to see that you've not seen yet of this area here, please comment down below, share with me what you'd like to see, and we'll try to make that happen. But we'll catch you in the next video.